Okay, everyone, I'm going to take us through our initial lesson on Mesoamerica. And so, our aim today, we're looking at what are the characteristics of the Mayan civilization. Okay, so we're looking at something known as the Mayan civilization. I'm going to give you guys a little link. We're here talking about Mesoamerica here. Spell it, there we go. And just a little context on the map here. This is titled Mesoamerica. You're going to notice here's the United States. Here's Mexico. It's kind of along that southern border of the United States. You also get a little bit of Central America in there and South America. So what we're essentially looking at in this whole unit is what was this part of the world looking like before European explorers arrived. Europeans will eventually arrive, guys like Christopher Columbus, Cortez, and they unfortunately do severe damage to this area of Mesoamerica. But we want to look at what was it like before the Europeans arrived. So what did some people believe would happen on December 21st, 2012? There was like a whole conspiracy thing on there that the world would end. And one of the reasons why people believe that is the civilization we're looking at today is known as the Mayans. The Mayans were extremely intelligent and they had a very sophisticated, accurate calendar, but the Mayan calendar stopped on this date. And people always said, wow, that must have happened for a reason. Something bad might happen, but nothing happened. But it was a kind of a whole media-driven thing. So, okay. First thing, we have a map. It says, according to the map on the left, in what modern-day territories did the Mayans live? Well, there's a few. We see Mexico in the yellow. We see that it inhabited part of Guatemala. We see Honduras. And we see Belize. And you could even say you got a little bit of Nicaragua in there. Okay. The Mayan civilization was similar to the Greeks in that their territories were fragmented, meaning split into different city-states. Well, we know that the Greeks were split up by their mountain ranges, which gave them different city-states like Athens and Greece. And the Mayan civilization is actually similar. Okay, next page. Much like the Incas, we're going to get into them, the Mayas had a geographic feature they needed to adapt to. What geographic feature affected the Mayans? So we have the mountain ranges on the left. So we got mountains. And it says the Mayas, you can say Mayas or Mayans, were similar to the Incas in regards to how they adapted to mountain ranges. What type of farming did the Mayans use to produce agriculture? Well, this comes back kind of like to ancient China. They used what was called terrace farming. It's when they made like flat, almost like inlets into the mountain so they could farm on it. According to the image on the left, what can you infer about the roles of Mayan citizens? Well, we have different jobs and roles. And with different jobs and roles, what you get is social classes. So some jobs are more important than others in society. Usually when you work up the pyramid, usually you have more power or wealth or prestige. What do you suppose is the order of the Mayan society from top to bottom? Well, I'm probably going to say you got the king at the top. I would probably say you'd see religious figures here. So I'm going to say religious. You could have people who are nobles, meaning they have wealth. Then you start getting down to your workers. And then at the bottom, you probably have peasants or slaves. Okay. 7. How would you describe the image to the left? I'm going to say it's advanced. I could never build anything like that. It is still intact after centuries of not being in use, so it shows that it has a very good foundation and structure. But I mean, guys, just to be able to build something like this, I could never figure that out. And what does this image remind you of? Makes me think of the pyramids. And then we have an image here, and it says the Mayans believed it was important to have an accurate calendar. The Maya developed a 260-day religious calendar and a 365-day solar calendar. It's pretty accurate. The two calendars were meshed together and helped the Mayans to identify the best time to plant crops, attack enemies, and crown new rulers. So the calendar helps with seasons and agriculture. The Maya based their calendar on careful observation of the planets, the sun, and the moon. Highly skilled Mayan astronomers and mathematicians calculate the solar years at 365.2420 days, only 0.002 of a day too short. So, like I said, these are very intelligent people here in this civilization. The Mayans were able to attain such great precision by using a math system that included the concept of zero. Well, we saw that the Muslims were known for using the concept of zero during their golden age. We also know that the concept of zero was found in the Gupta Empire of India, which also experienced a golden age. So, what significant achievement did they accomplish? Calendar, right? Having a sense of time and awareness. So, that's our lesson on the Mayans. Very simple and to the point, and hope you all have a great day.